It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders, leader at quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
But meanwhile, for the visiting command... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Steelers had 1-6 now. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning. But unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense. Something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
From midfield now, here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Wilson now off the bootleg. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14.
Let's go now. 1st down, Commanders.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10. Wilson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now on 4th down, Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nifty running by Beckham. Powers through. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. In motion left is Beckham. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Robinson up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. This one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
7-7, our score after 1. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. .22 now. Here's the 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to... and 2. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They run the draw here with Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
Yep.
And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. He'll buy some time right. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On second down, Nichols. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 3rd and 2. On the give, this is Nichols. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Beckham the return. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Washington. Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return. And Washington has taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Well, it's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Josh Allen buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble, gets him 12 yards.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Out to his left. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well, and and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. On second down, another shot for Robinson. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit.
Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now out come the Steelers. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Nichols. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Ready.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready, break.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black one. Opposite. Green. Smith west.
They'll look to throw again. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. On first down, Wilson rolling to his right. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. There's Wilson to throw. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We begin with a couple of teams who met in the playoffs just a few years back. Peyton Manning versus Ray Lewis. It's Denver heading east to take on Baltimore. And it's the Broncos who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jordan Love, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott, strong as ever, as his guys finish.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome. Time over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here's Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And quickly they get to the line.
Here's Nichols.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
Maybe when Peyton Manning.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers
take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Point after here coming up. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Set.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Washington going to send out their punter.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Here's Wilson, sliding out of the pocket.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And his throw is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Steelers send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready?
They begin the drive with Robinson. Nice move at the 40. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Robinson with another carry.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
7 yards there and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given a yard up to the 49.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
First down, Washington.
Back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly fit.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take
The
over
Pittsburgh
first and
offense
10
at the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Throwing is Wilson, rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Josh Allen, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And got his man complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled the...
And he's going to go down again. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 81 yards. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Now it's Wilson on the move to his left.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Wilson's throw complete to Fryermuth.
Touchdown!
Pat Fryermuth.
32 yards.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And a Washington offense heading out.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Looking to throw.
Into the hands of Beckham.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches.
Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he'll come on to kick this one away. On the return is Peterson.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get?
and he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Throwing now is Wilson. Rolling to his right.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Washington,
the win moves them up to 5-2.